why they really don't want you to meditate. Do you know you actually can radiate power from yourself when you're in a meditative state? Do you know these are things they don't want you to know? Do you know why people are really in asylums? Matter of fact, let me be honest with you. Do you know why you hear banging in my videos, all my videos, no matter where I'm at, which room I'm at, which hotel I'm at? Do you know why you've been hearing banging in all my videos since 2020 of July? Let me turn this down. Let me take a few more hits. I'll tell you why you've been hearing banging in my videos since 2020 of July. No, I'm gonna be blunt now because they want me to hide everything. They want me to be passive about everything. They want me to hold my voice. They don't want me speaking on anything. I'm gonna just speak my mind from that on. What's the point? Why? Why not? They've been following me since 2020 of July. Because not just me, but us, right? Not whenever it was for you guys, but me specifically, right? Because I literally have spiritual gifts. You seen in that video when I was started to breathe deeply in that video, and there was a reaction to it, and then there's another one, a reaction to it. By the way, I'm gonna show you a screenshot. There's a compilation of these things I have it. I just didn't post it yet. Look at the screenshot. Boom. Anytime I'm doing music or playing my music, it's a reaction to it, or he knows it burns us, or some weird shit. I looked at something. Somebody calls them Dracos. I've seen a few people like spiritual dragon, some bullshit. But I know like they created these soulless vessels here. I'm gonna tell you what I've been perceiving as of lately, spiritually. So some people call them Dracos. They have these names for it. And I was too deceived by religion because it was what they were putting me in fear with. It was them. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I believe, I looked in the mirror and I said, I can't believe it took me this long to wake up. And I sat there and I took a few hits of my blunt, and for the first time in a minute, I think actually it was last night. For the first time, I was just laughing, bro, just laughing because I was looking at everything and how deceived I was. And I couldn't believe what's being revealed to me. And if you look how it all makes sense and you look at the video clips, like how can we deny this? But don't worry, soon there will be undeniable evidence and shit. But like, it's crazy. We have spiritual gifts, bro. Before I stopped meditating, I told you I used to see visions. And not no fake visions. Towards the end of it, I stopped because they put me in fear to make me think it was bad, and to drag me back into Christianity. So I would close my third eye, so I wouldn't see what's around me. So I wouldn't see that the people around us are actually right. So I wouldn't see that the people around us are actually reptiles. So I wouldn't see the spiritual things. So I wouldn't see who's possessed and who's not possessed. So I wouldn't see auras. So I wouldn't see the auras in music or frequencies. They try to prevent all that shit. That's natural to me. I don't know about anyone else. Right? They try to prevent you from astral project, seeing what you need to see. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Before I stopped meditating, I had real life, like lifetime visions. Like, I had literally, I had this one vision where I seen somebody in a gas mask and they were in a mirror looking at their phone like this. and a gas mask. Had this other vision. I had mad visions. Like I could almost like I can uh what is it called? Quantum jump into people. Almost like I quantum jumped into somebody by accident. I don't but look, it was really weird, but no, it wasn't. On top of that, I was sun gazing, which is natural. You sun gaze, the best time is to most indefinitely never try and do it when the sun is out, like all the way up. Do it when the sun's going down. Do it at sundown or sun up. When I was sun gazing, actually, you know what? I don't want to actually recommend sun gazing to anybody just yet. Actually, I don't recommend sun gazing. I take that back. I'm gonna say that because for some people it could be really bad for them. You know. Actually, no. I think sun gazing isn't too bad. Could be. I don't know. I say if you do sun gaze, never. Just like I said, because when I was sun gazing, I thought I was hot. I thought I was the hot shit. Like I thought I was different just because I felt like I could do 1,000 push-ups every morning. I thought I could look at the sun when it was all the way up and it wouldn't hurt my eyes. I was dead wrong. But I looked the information up and I only went off by a few people that were like, yeah, man, I've trained my eyes to do it when it's up. I feel it's more powerful, blah, blah. I was like, okay, I want the best results. But I recommend don't do that. Don't only do it when it's really dim, when it's going down, or when it's just coming up. Never do it when it makes you want to squint your eyes. If you feel like you even need to squint your eyes one time, I say don't do it. It's the squinting that damages your eyes right there. If you even feel like you have to strain or squint one time, don't even do it. That's what makes damages your eyes. If it's that dim where you feel like you're just looking at a glare that's not bright and you could look at it with your eyes fully wide open without any muscle squinting or twitching, then you can do it. That's the point when you do it. But don't stress your eyes. The moment you stress your eyes, you cannot blame me. You said, because I told you not to do it when you stressed your eyes and you felt that stress and you kept doing it, that's on you. So yeah, we gotta get it, man. Right? It makes no sense. It's not supposed to be happening. So the reason you've been hearing banging on the walls every day since 2020, and you hear it now, 2023 in March, is because we have spiritual gifts, and the reason they've been repeating the same threats every day and they're not doing anything is because they can't do anything. They can't touch us. We are gods. This is why they react to my deep breathing because I am a god. If I had money like I did last year, right? Most of them wouldn't act a certain way. They base a lot of this shit and they try to put you in position so you feel a way so they can affect your breathing. The ones who are real see it's most of the world like me and they isolate and it doesn't matter about religion. Religion is the belief system they try to put you in to deceive you with your belief system. Like, yo, I personally feel there are real life goddamn shapeshifters out there. Because I'm telling you, I'm telling you. And I used to look at you motherfuckers like you were crazy as fuck. Look, listen to me. You motherfuckers who used to be like, yo, they're reptilians and shapeshifters, and I'm like, nah, man, it gotta be something else. They're probably like biblical or I don't know, right? Yeah, and I used to be like, y'all tripping. And y'all used to call them Dracos and y'all be like, y'all tripping. Y'all used to say it's alien. I'm like, y'all tripping. And now that I open my real spiritual discernment, I see that you guys were exactly fucking correct. You were exactly right. That shit is crazy. I see now y'all were exactly correct though. God damn. And it's just disgusts me how I'm like, it's like I'm a grown ass man, right? And I really been on my feet for 2 weeks straight just to get some fucking sleep because I'm struggling with some shit. And they pick and choose whenever you really need to rest to bother you the most. And it doesn't matter if you're praying or Christian or not. Because I remember when I was praying daily for like 2 months and righteous, and I was at the gym, even bitches bending in front of me, asking me for advice and all types of shit. And I didn't lust not once. I was on that type of Christian timing, and nothing slowed down, not one goddamn time. And not even that, I'm talking about the 10-month period of sexual abstinence and all types of shit. Nothing slowed down. They mock the same way. The reason is because I stopped goddamn meditating early. I stopped meditating early going through this, and I shouldn't have. That and they pick and choose. They try to make it seem like you can't work, you can't make, you could do all those things, and they can't touch you. You actually have more benefit over them than things. The niggas don't want you to know that shit. They don't want you to know who your true God is either, where you really belong either in your afterlife. They don't want you to know that shit. They want you to be so attached to your belief system because they attach themselves to your mind and they attach themselves to your perception. And if you perceive that your belief system is the best thing for you, they will attach themselves to your perception and manipulate your perception. They'll manipulate everything. So as long as you're perceiving that fake ass belief system that they created is the best for you, then they will manipulate the fuck out of you and you will really never know where you need to be in the afterlife. You'll never meditate. You'll have visions and fake dreams and fake visions of Christ and fake Abba and fake God, because the reason you'll be having those fake ass dreams is because you have knowledge of these people, or you've read up on it, or your family or someone tried to motivate you into it. Right? And those entities will make you have these fake dreams. I know from experience. And I'm not going to feel bad about it because I used to be a Christian, because that's how they made me feel the first time I felt like this. The first few times, when in reality it was destroying me. So I'm going to speak on what I believe. I don't care. You know what I mean? Speak on what I believe. That's supposed to scare me, dog. So I'm going to speak on what I believe. You feel me? And these entities and these fake humans that are actually feeding off our goddamn breathing will come around us and try to gaslight us and prevent every single ounce of this message that I'm delivering you from being out. Because we are gods, we are supposed to meditate. I've had friends and I've had all types of things Christian, and they have been fake. I've heard these devils controlling and talking through them too. It's a spiritual war. You look within to find your God or who God is. You don't look at a thing written by the things on this earth trying to take your breathing to begin with. I said something on Twitter. I'm gonna end it off with this. I'm gonna post this right away just to show you. I said something on Twitter. I said literally, it seemed like life is written like a playbook and not like a prophecy. Like they writ this shit out. Like they were gonna act it out. They didn't write it out like they seen the future. They seen the prophecy. They written it because they were gonna act it out to begin with. They were gonna dry up the Euphrates River slowly over time somehow with global warming. They were gonna do all this bullshit. And then they were going to come down to portray something. And then they were going to, it's all to take your goddamn breathing. All of it. To get your belief going. And that's what I believe because of what I'm going through and what I've seen. You could give me a different story, but you can literally go off by simple shit. Why are you replying to me in my room? Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Who are you? Do you believe me now? Take my word for it. Peace.